Israel Adesanya looks to make yet another successful title defense, but he's going to be taking on former foe Robert Whittaker in their rematch. Who are the fighters picking? Let's find out in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Possibilities are endless with these two. So I'd be leaning more towards Izzy, based off of what he did last time. But that's happened, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Whenever that shit happened. I'm sure Robert's a different fighter from then.
I mean, the first fight against Israel and Robert didn't look bad. I mean, he came forward, back and forward, back and forward. I mean, Israel caught him pretty clean with the hook. I mean, Robert for sure gonna do his homework, and he gonna look even better. It's gonna be a good one. It depends where the fight goes, and I think probably Robert gonna go for the takedown. So if he land the takedown, he'll probably win the fight.
Man, again, I'm such a Whittaker fan. We got a code word at our gym, the Whittaker. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what it is, but he's Bobby Knuckles. Even when we watched him in The Ultimate Fighter, he was like last pick. He was young and he was just knocking dudes out. And he's just always been like that his career. He's a savage, man. I'm a big fan of Izzy too. I have some serious admiration and respect for his style and his physical attributes and how he can use them. I think he's been a great champion. He's a great martial artist, but Bobby Knuckles is one of my main guys to root for, so I'm rooting for Whittaker.
Israel. I was gonna stick with Israel when it comes to the light, regardless of the situation. The dude is a genius when it comes to striking.
What Izzy are we coming with? The one that fought Vettori or the one that fought Costa? That's the question. If it's the one that fought Costa, I definitely would say Izzy, but if it's the one that fought Vettori, I would say Whittaker. And me personally, I like Whittaker as a person and as a man for what he represents, so I hope he wins anyway.
Yeah, this is another one. I'm excited for Whittaker to get redemption, but I just think when you get KO'd by somebody like that clean, it's hard to come back and face that same person and have that same belief. And Israel's, his striking's just a little bit levels above. I do think Whittaker is probably his toughest matchup stylistically, even though last time he took him out with one punch like that with that left hook. I kind of see a tougher fight for Israel, but I see him still winning. Yeah, I see him still, beating him on the striking and taking it away from there. So I'll go decision for Adesanya.
Man, I'm a big Robert Whittaker fan, but I just think Izzy's on a different playing field than the rest of the division. So I think Izzy will probably get it done again. I don't know if he finishes him this time, but I expect him to win.
Damn, I like the way the last fight. I'm a big fan of Robert. Not as much as Adesanya, but big fan of Robert. But I'm still gonna go Robert. Doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what happened his last fight. But I know he gonna bring it on. I know he was saving himself to take a time to really focus on himself for next title shot, and he get it. And I think that Robert. I'm looking for Robert getting this one.
I think Adesanya is going to take that one again. I feel like he beat Whittaker fairly easy in their last fight, and I think he'll do it again.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.